Welcome to the 2022 Survivor Games finale. This grueling final competition combines elements from the 6 previous challenges. Teams will need to work together to either replicate their previous success or learn from their mistakes to have a chance to prevail in this long and demanding game. This challenge is worth double the normal amount of points, so even teams that are behind have a chance to win it all if they can grab first place. The challenge consists of 7 phases. The teams must complete each phase before moving on to the next. Here's how it works. The teams will begin by placing 4 team members in the entrance of the maze. These 4 players from each team are the maze runners, and are the only ones allowed inside the maze for the majority of the challenge. They are also not allowed to leave the maze, as the rest of the team, the outer players, will be completing tasks around the maze while the maze runners are inside. In Phase 1, one of the maze runners will be selected from each team to run through the maze and locate the 3 dead ends in which a balloon of their team color is located. Their job is to pop their team's balloon in each of the 3 dead ends and return to the entrance of the maze. As soon as the runner returns, Phase 2 begins. In Phase 2, the outer players will use their apparatus to transport 16 team-colored balls from their team platform into the bucket at the entrance of the maze. The outer players will need to balance up to 4 balls on the apparatus and navigate under the obstacle while trying not to let any of their team-colored balls fall off. Just like in the over and under challenge, if any team-colored ball falls off the apparatus, they must be returned to the starting position. The balls are safe as soon as they are deposited in the team bucket at the entrance of the maze. As soon as all 16 team-colored balls are in their team's bucket, Phase 3 can begin. In Phase 3, the maze runners will take their bucket and make their way through the maze toward the first throwing zone. When they reach this new area, the maze runners will try to toss their team-colored balls into their team's cup on the outside of the maze. The outer players are allowed to pick up the balls that miss the target and run them around the maze to the entrance. There, they can be picked up by the maze runners and brought back to the throwing zone to be tossed again. As soon as one of the maze runners successfully tosses one of their team-colored balls in their cup in the first zone, the outer players can pick up their puzzle bundle at the base of the target. Then, the team will navigate to the second and third throwing zones to land a ball in the next 2 cups. When a team has successfully landed a team-colored ball in each of their 3 throwing zones and picked up all 3 puzzle bundles, they can move on to Phase 4. In Phase 4, the outer players will return to their team platform and untie the puzzle bundles, which contain puzzle tiles from the Mohican Challenge. As they are setting up their tiles, the maze runners will make their way to the center of each quadrant where a Mohican word clue is located. The maze runners will look at the words in each location and run to the entrance of the maze where they can speak the message to their team's outer players. The outer players will use their Mohican dictionary to translate the words. If communicated correctly, the words will tell the outer players the order in which to place their puzzle tiles. When the team thinks they have the correct order, they will call over a puzzle checker. If they're correct, they can move on to Phase 5. In Phase 5, the maze runners will retrieve their constellation tile and bucket of number tokens from the center of the maze. At this time, the entire team can leave the maze and work together on the outside. First, the team will have to look through their star map and identify the stars that make up the constellation on their tile. Just like in the Constellation Challenge, when they think they've found the correct stars, they will send their team members into the star field, which is now merged on top of the maze. The star field on top of the maze is the same as their star map, but on a much larger scale. Team members will need to navigate through the maze to the correct star locations and relay the numbers to the rest of their team at the entrance. When the team thinks they've figured out the correct stars, they will place their number tokens in sequential order and have them checked off. If they're correct, they can move on to Phase 6. In Phase 6, the team will flip over the number tokens that made up their constellation. On the back of each token is a letter. The teams will need to rearrange those letters to spell out a word. When they have the correct word spelled out on their team platform, they can move on to the final phase. In Phase 7, the team will send one final runner into the center of the maze to retrieve their team's flag. The first team to bring their flag out of the maze and return it to their team's platform wins the game.
All right, here we go. On your marks, get set, go!
Man, he got that fast. Yeah, Jesse, keep it up.
bucket before they move on to phase 2.
Back out here. Go around. Come back here. Take your right and a right.
All right, Blue's got all 3, but they got to get back to their bucket. Green's out first. Green, move on to phase 2. The bucket stays here. Bucket stays here. Bucket stays here. Blue, move on to phase 2. Just hold the bucket. They're gonna bring it over to you. They're gonna go under. They're gonna go under. Green's here. Gotta go back, gotta go back.
You have to touch your foot this way. Where is he going? No.
No, this way.
You lost him. Let's go, go back.
Are you still asking?
Blue's doing well. They've got 7 balls in their bucket. Orange is about there too with 7 or 8. Red might be slightly ahead. Green's got to retry. Blue got to retry. All right, Black's got their first 3. You need 16 though. Nice blue, nice blue. Oh, there's 2 left. Orange moving on to phase 3. All right, the rest of Team Orange can go over to the outside. Okay, you gotta run those all back to the entrance. All back to the entrance. Red's on to phase 3 as well. Close. Red's got their first zone. Red, go on to the second throwing zone now.
Wait. No. Get the blue one. That way. No.
Okay, you gotta run those balls back. Run them back if you miss. Blue's got the first zone. No, you gotta run them back. Entrance. Red's got their second zone. Move on to zone 3. Take those back to the entrance. take the ones that fall out and bring it to the entrance. Blue, move on to phase 4. Orange, move on to phase 4. Red's on phase 4.
Here we go.
Black team, where are you?
Jesse!
Come on!
Jesse, I need the other puzzle bundles!
In phase 4, we're getting the Mohican words. Look at the tile and put it back down. Leave it in the maze.
Leon, get the Mohican words now! Jesse, I need the other puzzle bundles!
Oh my goodness!
Oh, you gotta leave that where it was. You gotta leave that where it was.
Ezra, you need the bundle! Are you kidding me? Oh no, I don't know!
Don't be too loud.
Somebody go get the white!
Red can move on to phase 5. Get your constellation bucket. You're good. Blue, move on to phase 5. Get your constellation bucket. Orange, move on to phase 5. Get your constellation bucket. Cover that up or mix it up.
Just think what?
Matthew!
Black, move on to phase 5. Mix it up, mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. Green, move on to phase 5. Get your constellation bucket.
Oh wait, it's this one says. Oh yeah.
Wait, no, it's here. I see it right here.
Come on, Andrew, why you so slow?
Everyone leave!
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just go. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Chips and the tile. It's gonna say what it is. That's a breakfast.
Okay, it's right here. It's right here. So the big one right here, medium.
These are all in perfect lines on the top.
What's our constellation first, but it's all gonna come down to who can unscramble that word.
Okay, so the big one and the medium-sized one next to it. Okay, so
13. 13, 22. Yeah, for those in the back.
and the last one that we're gonna need. We need a big one.
I don't know. Hey, I do.
Number check, number check. You're wrong.
Jeremiah. Wait. It could be medium start two.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Wait, that one.
It was directly down, so it's 28. Yeah.
It's still anyone's game. No one's gotten the right numbers yet. Let's go, Black! Black's got the numbers! Cover it up, cover it up, cover it up, cover it up. Okay. Keep it quiet, guys. If we're all working on the same numbers, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Alright, yes. Oh, it's right here, it's right here, it's right here. Oh.
Cover it up. Black, go get your flag! Only one person! One person from Black! Only one person! Nope. All right, guys, stay out of the way of the other teams, please. Thank you very much.
Listen,
We did it together!
I looked around after the third game. They're looking at my team wondering, where are the dogs at? I looked at my team tonight. We got dogs! Oh, yeah. We got dogs!
Who said to get it done? Go, go, go! Go, Andrew, go, Andrew! Let's go, Andrew!
Andrew, come on! Go, Oh, this man's gonna get fourth for like the 20th time!
4 for 4, baby. 4 for 4. Get the flag. Yeah.
We gotta go. Come on, Jeremiah. Come on, Jeremiah.
Yeah, Sean, you some bitch! You bitch!
Run. Okay, everyone stay with me.